All right, everyone, buckle up because ChatGPT Insights is kicking off with a bombshell. Wedbush Securities' own Dan Ives is making waves, not just in tech research, but now he's stepping in as the chairman for Eightco Holdings, a company that's making a massive $250 million play to accumulate Worldcoin's treasury. This is huge, and we're breaking down exactly why Dan Ives sees Worldcoin as the future of AI authentication. But hold on, because in the electrifying world of AI, there's a big question on everyone's mind. Is the AI bubble about to burst? We're diving into a critical MIT study that surveyed billions in AI investments and found that most corporate GenAI deployments are failing. Is this the end of the AI spring, or just a necessary part of technological revolution? We've got the insights you need. And the star power continues to rise. Get ready for a truly historic event as Donald Trump is set to visit the UK, and he's bringing some of the biggest names in tech with him. We're talking about Jensen Huang from Nvidia, OpenAI's own Sam Altman, and Apple's Tim Cook, all potentially joining this monumental state visit. What will this mean for global tech and AI innovation? Plus, we're exploring the fascinating implications of these tech giants gathering in the UK, from AI advancements to investment opportunities and perhaps even nuclear energy discussions. You absolutely need to stay tuned for all the details. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights, ring that notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Dan Ives bets big on Worldcoin, a new era for AI identity. Get ready for a seismic shift in the crypto and AI landscape as Wall Street tech analyst Dan Ives takes the helm at Eightco Holdings. This isn't just another crypto play. Ives, a prominent figure from Wedbush Securities, is now the chairman of Eightco, a company making a colossal $250 million strategic investment to accumulate Worldcoin's treasury. This move positions Worldcoin, the digital currency linked to Sam Altman's biometric identity startup world, at the forefront of a new wave of AI-driven authentication. Eightco Holdings, previously trading as OCTO on the Nasdaq, announced Ives' appointment and the significant private placement designed to bolster its treasury with Worldcoin. Ives himself expressed immense confidence, stating, "I view World as really the de facto standard for authentication and identification in the future world of AI." He emphasized that this initiative is far from a conventional token strategy, signaling a deeper belief in Worldcoin's potential. This strategic pivot is set to see Eightco rebrand its ticker to Orbs upon the offering's closure around September 11. The move by Ives mirrors a broader trend in the financial world, where influential figures are increasingly engaging with the digital asset space. Fundstrat's Tom Lee's earlier involvement with BitMine Immersion Technologies, which saw its shares surge over 800%, serves as a prime example. BitMine itself is backing Eightco with a $20 million investment, underscoring a growing confidence in ambitious crypto projects. This strategy aligns with the MicroStrategy playbook, where public companies leverage capital markets to acquire cryptocurrencies for their balance sheets, aiming to enhance shareholder value. As the digital asset space matures, companies are looking beyond Bitcoin, exploring tokens with unique use cases and potentially higher growth prospects. Worldcoin, launched in 2023, aims to establish a universal identity system through biometric verification, rewarding users with WLD tokens for participation. Its vision of authenticating real humans in an AI-dominated world, rife with deepfakes and digital agents, resonates with industry leaders like BlackRock CEO Larry Fink. Despite Worldcoin's market cap of around $1 billion, significantly smaller than Bitcoin or Ethereum, its core mission of providing a verifiable digital identity is gaining traction. The World ID system has already surpassed 100 million uses across various applications. However, the WLD token has faced challenges, including regulatory scrutiny and a significant drop from its all-time high. This strategic backing by Dan Ives and Eightco could be a pivotal moment for Worldcoin, potentially reshaping its trajectory in the evolving AI and blockchain landscape. Will Dan Ives' bold Worldcoin bet pay off and redefine digital identity? Next, we're asking, Is the AI revolution heading for a crash, or is failure just part of the game? The AI bubble. Is a crash inevitable, and is it a good thing? The rapid ascent of artificial intelligence has ignited a frenzy of investment and innovation. But a crucial question looms. Is the current AI boom sustainable, or are we headed for a bubble burst? Recent findings from an MIT study surveying approximately 300 projects, representing $40 billion in investment, suggest that the vast majority of corporate generative AI deployments are failing. This has sent ripples through the investment community, sparking concerns about a premature end to the ongoing AI spring. Even prominent figures like OpenAI's Sam Altman have acknowledged the possibility, admitting, "Are we in a phase where investors as a whole are overexcited about AI? My opinion is yes." While the hype surrounding AI is undeniable, history teaches us that transformative technological revolutions are often paved with failures. This cyclical pattern suggests that setbacks are not necessarily indicators of doom, but rather essential stepping stones in the evolutionary process. The current skepticism does not equate to an AI skeptic. Rather, it stems from an understanding that AI, like all previous technological advancements, will likely follow a similar trajectory of trial, error, and eventual maturation. The MIT study's findings, though stark, highlight a critical phase in the development and adoption of AI technologies. The initial surge of investment, often fueled by speculative enthusiasm, can lead to misallocations and unproven applications. The failures observed in corporate GenAI deployments indicate a need for recalibration, a clearer understanding of practical applications, and more robust development strategies. This period of correction, while potentially unsettling for investors, is crucial for identifying the truly viable and impactful AI solutions. As we navigate this complex landscape, it's important to distinguish between the potential of AI and the current reality of its implementation. The underlying technology holds immense promise, but its successful integration requires realistic expectations, rigorous testing, and a focus on solving genuine problems. The bubble, if it exists, may not signify the end of AI, but rather a necessary correction that will clear the path for more sustainable and meaningful advancements. History's lessons suggest that even the most revolutionary technologies undergo periods of intense speculation, followed by consolidation and refinement, ultimately leading to more stable and impactful growth. Will the AI bubble burst, or is this just the painful but necessary birth of a new era? Next up, we're heading across the pond as tech titans gather for a historic state visit to the UK. Tech titans descend on the UK for historic Trump visit. Get ready for a landmark event as US President Donald Trump is slated for a 3-day state visit to the UK from September 17-19, accompanied by a delegation of Silicon Valley's most influential leaders. This truly historic visit, as described by Downing Street, promises to be a melting pot of global politics and cutting-edge technology. Among the expected attendees are Jensen Huang, the visionary CEO of the multi-trillion-dollar chip-making giant Nvidia, Sam Altman, the driving force behind OpenAI, Larry Fink, the chairman and CEO of BlackRock, and Blackstone Group CEO Stephen Schwarzman. Even Apple's Tim Cook has reportedly received an invitation, potentially adding another tech titan to this exclusive gathering. This marks Trump's second official state visit to the UK, a rare honor that underscores the significant relationship between the two nations. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer extended the invitation earlier this year, highlighting it as an unprecedented opportunity to strengthen UK-US ties. Trump himself has described the invitation as a great honor, signaling the importance he places on this diplomatic and economic engagement. The summit is poised to focus heavily on critical areas like artificial intelligence and future investment opportunities, potentially paving the way for closer collaboration on nuclear energy. Amidst ongoing global trade discussions, including tariffs, steel, and drug prices, this gathering offers a unique platform for dialogue and potential breakthroughs. The presence of these tech heavyweights suggests a strong emphasis on innovation, economic growth, and the strategic importance of the technology sector in shaping international relations. The news of this tech-focused delegation arrives just after Trump's appearance at the U.S. Open, which drew a mixed reaction from the public. The UK visit is expected to be met with a range of responses, including planned protests organized by the Stop Trump coalition in London. Despite potential dissent, the focus remains on the high-stakes discussions anticipated between the U.S. president, UK leadership, and the titans of the tech industry. What will be the key outcomes of this monumental meeting of minds in the UK? Stay tuned as we bring you the latest insights from the world of tech and AI. Huang, Altman, and Cook among tech elite invited to UK for Trump visit. Prepare for a significant convergence of global power and technological innovation as U.S. President Donald Trump embarks on a state visit to the United Kingdom this September. Sky News has reported that a formidable contingent of Silicon Valley leaders is expected to join Trump for this three-day event, scheduled from the 17th to the 19th of September. This gathering is being hailed by Downing Street as a truly historic occasion, signaling a pivotal moment for international relations and technological advancement. Among the high-profile figures reportedly invited are Jensen Huang, the influential head of the $4 trillion chip-making powerhouse Nvidia; Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, a leading force in artificial intelligence research; Larry Fink, the chairman and CEO of the global investment management giant BlackRock; and Stephen Schwarzman, the CEO of Blackstone Group. Adding to the star-studded lineup, Apple's chief executive officer, Tim Cook, is also understood to have received an invitation, potentially making his presence known at this critical summit. This visit represents Donald Trump's second official state visit to the UK, a distinction that highlights the unique diplomatic relationship between the two nations. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer extended the invitation earlier this year during a meeting at the White House, characterizing the gesture as unprecedented and a valuable opportunity to bolster UK-US ties. Trump himself has publicly acknowledged the invitation, calling it a great honor, which underscores the mutual importance placed on this engagement. The agenda for this high-level meeting is expected to heavily feature discussions on technology, particularly artificial intelligence, and explore new avenues for investment. Furthermore, there are anticipated talks regarding closer cooperation in the realm of nuclear energy, alongside ongoing dialogues concerning trade matters such as tariffs, steel, and drug pricing. The convergence of political leadership and technological pioneers sets the stage for potentially groundbreaking collaborations and strategic alignments. News of these prominent tech executives potentially gracing the UK comes shortly after Trump's attendance at the U.S. Open final in New York, an event that elicited a varied reception from the public. The UK visit is also anticipated to draw attention from various groups, with protests organized by the Stop Trump coalition already planned in London. Liberal Democrat leader Sir Ed Davey has publicly declared his intention to boycott the event as a form of protest against Trump's foreign policy stances. What will be the major takeaways from this unprecedented gathering of global leaders and tech pioneers? Up next, we'll recap all the biggest stories and give you our final call to action. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Dan Ives making a massive $250 million play with Worldcoin, raising questions about the future of AI identity. Then, we dove deep into the MIT study suggesting the AI bubble might be set to burst, prompting a necessary correction in the market. We also covered the historic state visit to the UK, with Donald Trump bringing tech titans like Jensen Huang, Sam Altman, and Tim Cook, sparking talks on AI and global investment. Don't miss out on future insights. Smash that like button, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights for your daily dose of tech and AI news, ring the notification bell so you're always in the loop, drop a comment below with your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all our social channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.